On July 16, 2023, during our drive from Eagle Plains to Fort McPherson, we stopped for a hike in the foothills of Mount Hare. The hike area is located north of Eagle Plains and north of the Arctic Circle, to the east of the Dempster Highway. To emphasize, we hiked the foothills, not Mount Hare itself. This hike was an introduction for Brayden and Adrien to hiking in the mountain tundra, above the tree line, in grizzly bear country. The nice thing about this hike is that you can see for miles, so in theory, it should be possible to see any suspicious furry brown spots in the distance. The hike starts with an easy amble up a shale hill. So we're heading up Mount Hare. It's incredibly windy, but and we have been here before. We were here in 2019, but at that time everything was in flower. So right now we're seeing all kinds of fruit. We're seeing lingonberry, we're seeing mountain cranberry, we're seeing bilberry, we're seeing in the lower ground where it was wet, we were seeing cloudberry. It's just spectacular. They're not quite ripe, but they're starting to take on some color. We're heading up to that rock pinnacle up there. So we're standing on a patch that was dug up by grizzly bear. Some of it looks old, some of it, can you point to the new stuff, Brayden? Some of it is very clearly new. And we saw some bear poop, but it was old bear poop. So, part of the joys of climbing above the tree line. More food. More grizzly bear digging. Looks old because the vegetation is dead. Not too fresh. So we've made it up about as far as we're going to go. Can't see the car, but you can see the Dempster Highway in the distance. And it's incredibly windy. Adrien leaning into the wind. So when we get back to the car, we'll continue along the road going north. I apologize for the wind noise, but it was nice to sit just for a few minutes to take in the scenery. So we're heading back, and I was commenting, there's a lovely aroma that comes off the vegetation as you walk over it. It's hard to describe. It smells a little bit like Labrador tea, and there is some here, but not very much. Oh, there's a bunch of Labrador tea there. lingonberry, dwarf birch, willow. It's the first time we've actually been above the tree line at this time of the year, so it's the first time we've seen so much fruit, which is quite delightful. There's the rabbit and ruby. So Adrian's just found a partial skeleton, probably of a bird. It feels so light and hard to say whether things are hollow or not, but somebody had dinner up here a long time ago, I would say. It's picked clean. So that's a wrap of this short video, our hike of the foothills to Mount Hare. Despite the wind, it was nice to get out and stretch our legs. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it, or commenting, or even subscribing to the channel. Our grandsons would be thrilled. Bye for now.